ladder gig. Alright.
I think it's good.
Are we good?
Yeah. So yesterday when I got this Chris Webber jersey,
Yes, okay.
what was pretty cool was that they had like 8 other jerseys, and all of them were like perfect mint condition,
Right.
all in my size.
Really?
Yeah, because they're all medium. Like it was obviously the same guy that
Right.
donated all of them.
Okay.
They're literally brand new. Like,
yeah.
like when you feel the screen print, like nothing has, like none of them have ever been washed. They probably been worn like once each.
Let's just show your jersey.
And the guy obviously knew what was up because he had like a bunch of different like hardwood classic ones like this one.
Oh yeah, what else did
The next coolest one that I almost bought was he had a Ray Allen Sonics one.
the green and the gold?
No, it was like a gold jersey and it said Sonics in cursive.
Alright. Oh, I remember those. Those were cool.
Like the throwback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And that encouraged you to buy more stuff, but those were cool. And I like that jersey.
I like this one. It's actually not Sacremento. It's Sacramento Kings in
No,
70. When they wore this for the last year.
It's a Kansas City Kings.
Specific, yeah, it's Kansas City, exactly. And even on the bottom it says 74, 75. And I know 75, 76 was Sacramento's first year in Sacramento. So this is like from the last year in Kansas City. Well,
I remember, because they also had light blue ones as well.
Yeah.
Those were cool.
They're actually, the Kings are wearing their light blue ones like today, or they wore them like last night.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're wearing them, I don't know, they're wearing them soon, but they also, they made the, like what teams are trying to do, which is really cool, is they're having like secondary courts that match their jerseys, either throwback jerseys or whatever. Like the
Bulls last night weren't they wearing the cursive Chicago?
Yes, but they had their like new court still. Because only a couple teams have done, like Golden State did it.
Oh really?
For the city jerseys.
That's awesome.
And they had like this different logo in center court. The Kings did it last night and it was so cool because it was like the Kings was literally an exact replica of the court that they played on when they wore those jerseys.
Right.
Like the Golden State one, I'm assuming wasn't, because that's a really old jersey from like the 60s, 70s kind of. And back then they didn't have massive logos in center court.
Right.
Like they probably didn't even have a logo. They probably just had like a small little circle for the jump.
Yeah.
And the Kings one, so it's got exactly like they had. So it's like a light blue circle at center court with like the old Kings logo in it. You know what I'm talking about?
What old?
Half a basketball that's red with a blue crown on it.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then the baselines, like out of bounds, is all light blue.
Yeah.
I forget what's going on with the keys and stuff. Like I'm sure like
They're somehow color coordinated.
Yeah, exactly. And then on like the closer side, the side closest to the camera where it would be, along the court it says Sacremento Proud, which apparently it said like back then.
That was their slogan?
Yeah.
That sounds like
a very Sacramento Kings slogan.
A very 1974, 75 kind of slogan.
Yeah, well, the Kings, one of the things that makes them so interesting is how dysfunctional they are.
They are. Like, they really are.
Like I've always said, those are the teams that interest me the most. Like I don't really care about like the team. Oh, it's still going.
San Antonio?
Yeah, like the teams that are always good.
Perfection?
Yeah. I always find it interesting that teams that suck or like just like keep doing stupid stuff over and over again. Yeah, but
anyway, so back to these jerseys you found in your size. Are they really your size?
No, yeah, they're medium.
Here, this is
3.
All right, are you sure?
That's what it says.
All right. 3.
They're all medium, which in that specific cut.
All right, that's fair. So what other jersey they have? Because that Sonics one sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, but I passed on it.
Really?
I know, I really.
How much did it cost?
It was the Sonics one was like $12.
Oh,
and this one was like $7.
Wow. Well, why would there be such a disparity?
I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah. And what other jerseys were there?
So there was like a few Hardwood classic ones, and then there was some like era appropriate, so like early 2000s, or like 2003-ish to 2007. Tracy McGrady Magic jersey.
Right.
Allen Houston Knicks jersey.
Oh, Allen Houston. Yeah. Isn't that where the Knicks have black in their uniform?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
that
horrible trend.
Yeah.
The Knicks have great jerseys. You don't need that.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm very prone to orange. I like orange.
Yeah, they have a good look. Steve Nash on the Suns, but it looks super weird. Just the way they made it. I don't know, because those jerseys look weird in the first place, with all that like the huge gray kind of striping on the outside. Like, it wasn't even like a stripe.
Oh, that one.
You know what I'm talking about? Where
Am I turning here?
Yes.
it literally just went gray, two big gray like parts on the end of the jersey, and like a little bit of purple in the middle.
Yeah.
They look terrible, and it looked even worse on this one. Oh, a Jermaine O'Neal Pacers throwback jersey, like, you know, okay, white jersey.
Yeah.
Got that little like stripe kind of thing going from like the top shoulder down to the opposite corner.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a very 70s kind of look.
Yeah.
Very ABA.
I noticed all the Hardwood classic jerseys, all that were there, and then I kind of made like a thesis is that
A thesis, all right. What's
like
your thesis?
right around that time in like the early 2000s to mid 2000s, when they first started like wearing Hardwood classic jerseys.
Yeah.
Like, other than like in the 50th year when they wore them, a couple teams wore them, but whatever. All their jerseys were like from the 70s, mid 70s and 80s, because at that point, that was a long, like, it kind of always goes in like 20 year spans.
Let's see.
Like 20 to 25 years is like the Hardwood Classic kind of
Window?
yeah. Like last year, and probably about 2-3 years before that, teams started wearing jerseys from the 90s. Like, I remember the first one I can remember is the Bucks wore the purple one with the big buck on it.
Oh.
They played the Raptors when they wore that. And they still had, I'm pretty sure they still had Brandon Jennings and Monte Ellis.